talk you through a typical wedding day. Before your wedding, we will have met you at your location to do a pre-wedding shoot so that you'll get used to the way that we will work on your day. And then on your wedding day, we come with one of these, which has 2 pictures from your pre-wed, 2 pictures from your wedding day, and all your guests can sign it. On a typical wedding day, we start 2 hours before your wedding, where I go to the lads, Lloyd goes to the ladies. Unless it's 2 men, 2 ladies, we go whichever way you like. That way, the bride has not got to be ready at a specific time for Lloyd to go away to meet the groom. So 2 hours before, I'll be photographing the groom's suits hanging up, all his bits and pieces, and Lloyd will be photographing the bride. Because there are 2 of us, you get 2 angles through the ceremony, so they'll be front and back. We're there all the way through your day until we're needed. So if it's summertime, until about 10 o'clock at night. We've started bringing smoke bombs, which you get some incredible effects from. Weather dependent, we can use these during the day. And then just before we leave, see if I've got any pictures in here. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and we don't make anybody do this, but we can, if you wish, bring giant space hoppers. We've got a giant tug of war rope, and boxing gloves, and we have a few fun and games just before you have your first dance. Let's see if I've got an evening shot. Once it gets dark, if it rains, you'll get some fabulous pictures in the rain. These were all in the dark in York. If your venue's suitable, we can make a heart. If we've got somewhere we can get aerial to shoot the picture. An awful lot of what we do is candid and as it happens, not an awful lot of posing. But your big family groups, we do take time to organise and pose. And then this is what we can do after dark. Sparklers. This couple had fireworks. And we can, if you wish, bring giant sparklers, which we will give to you and 4 volunteers. So this is real. This is not a photoshopped app. This is the picture taken as it actually happened. Well, there's the tug of war. That's a tug of war in action. And Lloyd likes to do something, not just the bog standard pictures. So this is something new he started doing with 5 of your guest phones. So we take 5 separate pictures and then put them together on one, which is quite nice. The other thing that makes us a little bit different is that all your guests will go home with a portrait, either in a group, in a family, in a couple. And what we do is I take these during the day, and then before you come in for the evening, if you were here, the tables would be full of these pictures, and all your guests can take them home as a gift from you.
Somebody just mentioning, actually, haven't you just won an award for your photos?
Yes, we're both members of the MPA, so we've both. Lloyd's actually a licentiate. I'm a member, and each month we enter competitions, and you get highly commended. In fact, there's something like this. That's one of Lloyd's pictures that he got an award for. This one, he actually won. He won the monthly competition. There, he got the gold award. And then I've just received one. I entered the up and coming for the regionals, and I got a highly commended for that as well.
Somebody's asking for your website details.
Right, it's www.lloydbunting.co.uk. The Facebook site is a good one to look at, Lloyd Bunting.
You've got lots of images on there.
There's lots. We've made the most of having no work. So for the last few weeks we've been out doing pre-wedding shoots. So if you want to look onto the Facebook, you will see the recent pre-wedding shoots. We've actually got, I think, 2 tomorrow, and Lloyd always puts a few images if the couple are happy about it. So there are lots of different venues. If you wanted to contact us with a specific venue in mind, we can email you pictures of work we've done there in the past. Or if you want to speak to us, we work on a totally no pressure, no obligation. We don't chase people. But if you wanted to call, even if you don't want to go with us, we'll give you advice and points to ask any potential photographer. If you do actually come to see us, at the point where you say, can we book you? We say no, go away. You need to see 3-4 photographers before you make a decision. Because some of them are normal, some of them are me. Yeah, if you're looking for normal, keep walking. We're both highly organised, but we're very laid back. So what you see is what you get. We help run your day, we organise your day, but there's no kind of regimentality. And we're very good at working on the hoof. So if it's raining, we're not frightened. We've got umbrellas, but if we have to postpone bits of the day, we're very good at landing on the ground running.
We do have a message actually from Shelley. What are your price plans, please?
Right, I'll give you the worst case scenario. We don't like the from bit. So the worst case scenario, which is the price we were charging last year, and at the minute it's currently held for this year, next year and 22, and this would be if you were a Friday, Saturday, Sunday main wedding season. So for that you would get 2 of us, 2 hours before your ceremony we split up. I go to one party, Lloyd goes to the other. We're there all the way through your day to cover your speeches, your first dance. It includes, if you want, sparklers, smoke bombs, roughly 100 of these, a pre-wedding shoot with a signature mount, and from this you get all the images. Lloyd tends to WeTransfer them now, but you get all the images, which will probably be 300, 400, 500 images from your pre-wed. From your wedding day, we take anything up to, recently it's been 6,000. All your images go on one of these, full resolution as they've come from the camera, so you're perfectly at liberty to print anything you like. Also on there will be a file prepared for social media, because if you don't watermark them for social media, anybody can use your pictures, so we give them you also in a form where you can share them on social media. That comes in a nice little box.
Alana was just saying she loves the signed frame.
Oh, the signing, yeah. It works quite often better than a guest book, because we physically take it round and plant it in people's hands. They write on it, whereas you'll find a guest book quite often is nearly empty at the end of the day. So what else? Yeah, as I say, we're there as long as we're needed. Normally it's 2 the first dance, but in the summer we're there till 10, and the whole package, the worst case scenario is $14.99, but midweek, out of season, from $8.99.
With a cheeky way from Lloyd there as he popped over. We got another question. Can that frame be in any colour?
We don't actually supply the frame, simply because we don't know what people want. So we bring it in a frame on the day. This frame is about £6 from Home Bargains. So if anybody was desperate, yeah, we'd bring you a frame. But normally, because obviously we've taken the glass out of it, if we bring the frame, then we've got the issues of leaving a pane of glass and things. But normally we frame it for the day. If you've got a specific colour that you'd like us to bring on the day, and as I say, £6 if you were desperate, we'd give you one.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. We had a question. What kind of areas do you cover?
Anywhere. Lloyd was due to be in Spain this year, but it's been cancelled. We've got one booked for Alicante. We're going to London in September, so wherever you need us.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Lynn. Thank you so much for your presentation. Give us a big wave before you go.
Thank you.
Don't forget, guys, Lynn will be in the comments on Facebook afterwards. I'm going to scoot across to the next supplier. Cheers, guys. See you soon.
Thank you.